Assalamu alaikum everyone. We have to discuss today Archimedes principle and its basics and what is the difference between gravity and buoyancy. And then we have to derive the relation on the formula for buoyancy and the Archimedes principle. So first the definition is the definition described is simply when an object is totally or partially immersed in a liquid, and upthrust force acts on it to the weight of the body that it displays. For example, this is my container full of water. There is a body displayed here. Then the weight, that is the weight must be equal to the upthrust force. That is this one, upthrust force. Upthrust force, and in real case the weight is equal to upthrust force by an amount what as the liquid displays. So mathematically upthrust force is equal to density of liquid into acceleration into the velocity, that is this one, force. Upthrust force equals to rho g v. This is the formula of Archimedes principle, that force equals to rho GV. So what is the force and what is the upthrust force? Basically, upthrust force is the reaction of weight or the force applied due to acceleration due to gravity, that is also weight. So it is the reaction of weight known as upthrust force. So we have to find the relation between force and weight, and then we have to compare the both values to find the value of upthrust force. So the next is we have to consider for derivation. We have to consider some things. That first one is a cross-sectional area A. This is having area A, okay, and the height, total height of this body is h. Now the total distance from top to the bottom, what is the top surface to the bottom of the object is h2, and the top of the water surface to the top of the body is h1. So h1 and h2 are the depth of the top and the bottom faces of the cylinder respectively from the surface of liquid. So how to find h? H will be h2 minus h1. This is the relation. First we have to find h. This is the h is equals to h2 minus h1. Now what about the force? The force, as we know that P equals to F by A. Now for body 1 or face 1, so P1 equals to F1 by A. Why not A1? Because area is constant. So P is equal to F1 by A, and F1, the force must be, this force must be equals to P1 into A. Okay. Now we know that the pressure on the immersed body must be equals to P equals to rho GH. Rho is constant, G is constant. The varying parameter is H. So F1 equals to rho G H1 into A. You understand it? Now for F2, same. For F2, P2 equals to F2 by A, and then F2 must be equals to P2 into area. Now we have to find P2. So it must be equals to F2 equals to rho G H2 into A. So this is F1 and this is F2. So what is the F1? F1 is the weight, and this is F2 is the upthrust force. Upthrust force. Now we have to find this value. These values. Now we have to find the value of upthrust force. So now for P1 and P2, both directions are the same, and we have to find the F1 and F2. As we find the value of F1 and F2, that is equals to F1. For a perfect, F1 must be equals to F2. So what is the value? That is rho G H1 A equals to rho G H2 into A. Rho G cancel out and area also cancel out. So H1 must be equals to H2. Okay. Now for the force value is equals to rho G H into A. Now H1 equals to H2. So this value, what HA? So the volume, this is the volume of a system or a cube or a cylinder. So it must be volume, that is area into height. We given area and height. So area and height equals to the volume of the surface, or a volume of a substance or a surface or a cylinder. So putting the value there, so F equals to rho GV. So this is the complete derivation, and this must be equal to F equals to rho GV. Now what is this one? This is the gravity, and this is the buoyancy. Now the next parameter is the important parameter Archimedes defined as this force is the weight that's known as gravity, and this is the buoyancy. Upthrust force is the just buoyancy force. Buoyancy. To be unstable, for example, to sink or to float. This is float condition, and to sink. Okay, for sinking, the gravity must be greater than buoyancy force. So for gravity to be larger, we neglected the value of buoyancy. In second case, for floating, the buoyancy force must be greater than the gravity. So these are the two conditions, that is flotation and for sink. For flotation, buoyancy force must be greater than gravity, and for sink, the gravity must be greater than the buoyancy force. This is the end of the Archimedes principle.